Season's been probably pretty strong. I played both senior footy at the Eagles and had a pretty good state session as well. I held my spot in the league side all year and then contributed pretty heavily in some finals games, so that was pretty important as well.
Inside 50, Lukosius.
Probably this year winning the Nationals, that was pretty awesome. We were really not tight-knit group and got the job done against Vic Metro.
Here comes Lukosius. There are stars everywhere for South Australia at the moment.
Yeah, the championship's really good. It was probably the only time I got to play against kids this year. It was probably only 4 or 5 weeks of it. We had a really good group in SA and we all contributed pretty well and played a really good team brand of footy, so it was good to be a part of that.
For his 8th goal of the championships, Jack Lukosius. Perfection.
I think my strengths are getting off my man and being that we lead up forward, up the ground and then beating him back to goals. I think endurance will be a big aspect of my game.
Jack's a star. He moves really well for a tall player. He's got a big tank and very clean hands and also a really nice kick.
Being alongside him has been really good. He can play wherever, really. He's a good size, but he can run like a little fella, so he's not bad.
As I put on sides, I can develop more key forward and contested style of my game.
Lukosius stamped himself as a potential top 3 pick more than a year ago when he kicked 4 goals on debut in a Sandford preliminary final. Since then, there's been a lot of buzz about him. This year, he's played all over the ground. He's played as a leading forward, where he's shown his great running patterns. He's played on the wing. He's even gone back at times, and that's what clubs are really liking about him. It's hard to see how he doesn't get picked in the top 3 on draft night.
Almost intercepted. Gets another crack. On the left, 195 centimetres, if you don't mind.
Yeah, last year I only played 1 league game. Played the prelim debuted, so I played alright. So I wanted to make sure that wasn't a fluke and actually try and hold my spot. I think I did that pretty well and started contributing a fair bit through the back half of the season. It was a pretty special day looking back at it now. Yeah, it was a pretty important day for me. Growing up, going for the Eagles and to debut was pretty awesome in a final. And the Adelaide Oval was pretty cool as well. And I was a bit nervous, but yeah, once I got my first kick, it was just another game of footy, so it was all good.
Lukosius will mark this, walk into the goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, I was pretty relaxed. I think probably wasn't really showing I was nervous, but on the inside I was a little bit. And then I remember getting a good lead up, probably just outside 50 early, and someone hit me perfectly and I marked it, and I think I went back and missed it, but probably felt pretty comfortable from then on. That probably gave me a big confidence boost.
To make the margin 6 points from 50, he kicks it magnificently!
I think through the off-season, it probably gave me the confidence to know that I probably am good enough to take the next step. So probably through the whole pre-season and going to camps in like Darwin in America and through the state program, probably made me push myself a bit more, knowing that could be a bit of a prize in the end of this. So probably it was that little confidence booster I need heading into this season.
Really great athlete, good person. So yeah, I think he's going to be a star coach.
There's not a whole lot of players like him.
Kicking ability stands out above the rest, especially for his size. I think his work rate to get up and down the ground really stands out, and off the field he's a great character and someone that you love being around.
I think I've dealt with the hype pretty well, probably a bit more than what I thought. Probably through the off-season and early part of this season, kind of wasn't really expecting that part of it, and I think I handled it pretty well. Even with school, I had a fair bit going on there and kind of stayed on top of all my schoolwork and kept myself pretty busy, so I'm pretty proud of how I handled myself throughout all those aspects this season. Probably the media surprised me, just like the constant. I felt like I wasn't really in the need for anything to be written, and stuff still got written, so that probably aspect of it was a bit surprising, but I think it's all been really positive, so none of it's been too bad to deal with.
Would you like to go number 1?
Yeah, I would. It'd be like a great achievement to have, and it'd come with a lot of pressure throughout your career, but I think I'm ready for that, and I'm ready to make the most of wherever I end up. It's not the end of the world if I'm not, though.